The first thing I want to say is that FilipinoCupid is the real deal. I'm not sure what the experience is for women, but speaking from a guy's perspective, my perspective, getting my Filipino girlfriend who I'm currently with and I've been with for close to 2 years now, this website is the real deal. I found my girlfriend on this website on FilipinoCupid and I did not buy a subscription, but she did. So just to briefly explain, if someone buys a subscription, it will show on their profile. There's an icon, a diamond icon, and there's also another level up subscription that is lower, and there's a different icon for that. If someone has one of those icons, you can reach out to them and message them, and they can read your message and they can message you back. So my girlfriend had that icon, so I messaged her, and it developed from there. If you don't have a subscription and the other person also does not have a subscription, you can only see the first, I think, 3 words of the message that you or the other person is sending. So you can't really have any real dialogue, but you can at least show some level of interest. And maybe you or that person can decide to buy a subscription from there. So I've had many bad experiences with other dating websites where I would not get contacted by any women pretty much. And if I did get contacted, it would be by someone, frankly, that I would find unattractive. And even those messages would be few and far between. So my experience on a lot of different websites were quite bad. And one of them was Match, and there were many others too, but it was really not good. I would not get contacted, and even if I contacted first, which I usually would do, and I would look at different profiles and only contact the ones that I had that I thought would be somewhat of a match, they would not respond, or maybe they would respond, but the messages would be very short and they would not engage in the conversation, or they would ghost me, as the term is, which is, from what I understand, ghosting is just when you stop talking to a person that you had started a conversation with, either on one of these dating websites or on Skype or any type of messaging app. So if they stop contacting you, that's called ghosting. That's my understanding. So I would be ghosted by these women, or at least it would never turn into anything serious. But on FilipinoCupid, a lot of women, dozens and dozens and dozens, would contact me, and I would have the same profile picture, the same profile description as I did on these other websites. And these were real attractive women, and from different backgrounds, of course, but all Filipinas, because it is FilipinoCupid. So pretty much all the users, at least the women, are Filipinas. But I'm sure there are a lot of men too. And also there are foreigners, but it's mainly geared at the Filipino market. But I guess it is typical for a lot of foreigners to be there. Maybe typically men. But again, this website really was the real deal, and I got those messages, dozens and dozens of messages within just the first week. So as a guy, and based on my previous experiences with the other websites, it was quite a shock to me, in a very positive way, that these women would actually contact me first and initiate and show interest and carry the conversation too. It wasn't just me who had to keep the conversation going. And again, attractive women, real women, not fake profiles, and that's something you easily can tell when you talk to them and you look at their profiles and their pictures. So really nothing bad to say about FC or FilipinoCupid at all. As a matter of fact, only good things. It really is the real deal. And if you've had any bad experiences like I did with other dating websites, and or if you're unsure if online dating is what's up your alley, then I can assure you that regardless if you are comfortable with online dating or if that's something you're even interested in, if you want to take the plunge and you want to try something, FilipinoCupid is the way to go. At least if you're looking for a Filipino or a Filipino, this website really is great, at least from a guy's perspective. And I'm sure, based on my impression of the website, the layout, everything, that I think it's a very good experience for women too, or just anyone, no matter what you're looking for. This website is the real deal. So I strongly encourage and suggest that you try to sign up if you have some interest in online dating to see what it's like for yourself, because again, it doesn't cost anything. It's totally up to you if you want to subscribe or not. And even if you don't subscribe and you don't pay a cent, you can still contact people who have subscribed, and there are many of those, many women and many guys too.